Look, April 11th last year, bad headache. Asked my boy for an Advil. I'm gone 20 days.
Well, I know he poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact. You get called to testify if you on camera and some of this footage, and you want to make it a little bit easier.
New allegations have surfaced, and Jamie Foxx might be at the center of it all. Reports suggest he's revealed shocking secrets about Diddy's secrets that include disturbing claims of poisoning and even an FBI report. What hidden truths are waiting to be uncovered? Could this be the start of a massive scandal that no one saw coming?
Caught Jamie filming, allegedly, or whatever. They told Jamie to chill. He didn't chill, and allegedly Diddy and security beat Jamie. And that's why Jamie was in the hospital, allegedly.
Is Jamie Foxx holding the key to a Hollywood secret that could shake the entertainment industry to its core?
Look, April 11th last year, bad headache. Asked my boy for an Advil. I'm gone 20 days.
The town car with a camera say, yo, Puff, yo, you gotta let me film this. The whole thing, we need to document this, Playboy.
Let's dive into the viral footage where Jamie Foxx reportedly calls out Diddy to the feds. The scandal behind Jamie's health scare left fans questioning if his sudden illness was just bad luck or was something darker at play.
These people poison people, bro. I've been poisoned 3 times.
So what really happened to Jamie Foxx, and how deep does this story go? The story that has Hollywood talking started with Jamie Foxx's sudden hospitalization last year. Fans and people in the industry couldn't believe something had brought such a strong, talented actor down. Recently, former music exec Choke No Joke shared some wild claims about what really happened to Jamie. According to him, there's been buzz in Hollywood that Jamie's health scare wasn't just bad luck, it was planned, and he didn't just leave it at that. Choke went as far as to name Sean Diddy Combs as the person behind it. In the interview, Choke No Joke talked about rumors that Jamie was at one of Diddy's notorious parties when things took a bad turn. People are saying Jamie might have seen or filmed something he shouldn't have, and because of that, Diddy and his security allegedly confronted him. Some even say it turned into a violent altercation that sent Jamie to the hospital.
Caught Jamie filming, allegedly, or whatever. They told Jamie to chill. He didn't chill, and allegedly Diddy and security beat Jamie. And that's why Jamie was in the hospital, allegedly.
Choke added that while these are just rumors, insiders think Diddy may have given Jamie something, maybe even a drug that caused him to fall sick. The most shocking claim, though, comes from Jamie himself. Choke No Joke attended a taping of Jamie's upcoming Netflix special, What Had Really Happened Was, and saw Jamie drop a bombshell on stage. Jamie apparently hinted that Diddy was involved in what happened to him, and even claimed, "I'm the one who called the FBI on him." While some might have thought Jamie was just joking, Choke insists he wasn't. As a comedian himself, Choke says he can tell when someone's setting up a punchline, but Jamie wasn't doing that. Here he seemed totally serious.
And especially that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI.
And if that wasn't enough, Diddy's former bodyguard, Big Homie CC, also dropped some intense info saying that Jamie's health issues might be more serious than people think. According to him, Diddy poisoned Jamie, and Jamie ended up reporting him to the FBI because of it.
Well, I know he poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact.
Big Homie didn't hold back, insisting that these kinds of things happen all the time in the industry. These people poison people, bro. I've been poisoned 3 times, but why would Diddy want to poison Jamie Foxx? What would be the motive?
Called to testify if you on camera and some of this footage, and you want to make it a little bit easier for...
Big Homie claimed that his knowledge was based on hearing Foxx tell his story at 2 of his comedy show tapings, which Big Homie said he attended with a client. But to understand what's really going on, we have to go back to the start, when Foxx was first linked to Diddy's infamous freak-off parties. Foxx has long been a guest at Diddy's infamous parties, events that have been the subject of wild rumors for years. Some say these parties weren't just about music and fun, they were far more sinister. For those in the know, Diddy's lavish lifestyle comes with a price. Many celebrities who have attended these gatherings often left with more than just memories. Insiders have whispered for years that Diddy exerts control over those closest to him, either through blackmail, influence, or worse. And Jamie Foxx, well, he was one of Diddy's frequent guests, which made people wonder what exactly was going on behind closed doors. According to Rapper T.I. There was a time when Diddy allegedly forced Jamie Foxx to play a game of naked basketball. Yes, you heard that right, naked basketball. Diddy, known for his wild parties and larger-than-life personality, supposedly came up with this crazy idea to break the ice and make the night unforgettable.
He would invite over a lot of Hollywood's elite to his house for a basketball game, but it was men.
Can you imagine being at that party? Talk about taking things to a whole new level. Love him or hate him, he knows how to throw a wild bash, but the big question is, did Jamie Foxx actually join in on the fun? It looks like Jamie was all in and didn't back down from the challenge. He fully embraced the moment and jumped into a game of naked basketball.
Yo, Puff, I should document this shit, right? Yo, what's up, Playboy? what you talking about? I said, no, I should get this, man. You, Fonz, the whole nine. He says, yeah.
That's definitely crossing some serious boundaries and stepping way outside your comfort zone. But hey, when you're with Diddy and a bunch of other A-listers, anything can happen, right? But here's the kicker. This wasn't Jim's first rodeo at one of Diddy's notorious parties. In fact, an old clip of Jamie Foxx talking about some shocking details from one of Diddy's creepy parties popped up online last year.
You spent $1.5 million on this party? I said, you come to my house, I'll throw you a party for $400 and it will rival
12. This wasn't just any party. It cost a jaw-dropping $1.5 million with a guest list full of A-list celebrities arriving in luxury cars. Jamie followed Diddy into the lavish pool party, and the first person his camera caught was none other than Dr. Ruth, the famous Hollywood therapist. Sensing a golden moment, Jamie got Dr. Ruth to have a spontaneous conversation with Diddy right on camera, and then out of nowhere, Dr. Ruth and Diddy hit the dance floor by the pool, vibing to Beyonce's Crazy in Love. The scene was electric, the crowd loving it, and even Jamie Foxx gave a nod to the energy and spirit of the night while honoring the late Heavy D. Jamie wasn't just a guest, though. He took on the role of teaching Diddy how to party on a budget. His stories about showing Diddy how to throw an amazing party without spending a fortune have become legendary. In fact, Jamie even shared the story on The Colbert Show, reminiscing about how he turned Diddy into a thrifty party pro. "I'm like, you are out of your mind," he said. "I said, Puff, I will throw you a party for $400 that will rival this party." Fox said Diddy was a bit offended at first, but eventually went along with it. The next time he was in Los Angeles, he called and said, "Yo, Playboy, I'm in town, make it happen." "So I said, cool," he said, adding that he went on to invite 200 of the coolest people before Diddy finally arrived. "I said, Puff, look over there on the dinner table. I got Kentucky Fried Chicken. I put it on a nice plate. I got Coca-Cola. I put it in a picture. We are at $28 and we are king it right now." Fox has claimed that he started gathering artists at his house because he was pursuing music, and having new and old artists together listening to their music helped him and others start their career in the industry. His involvement with Diddy boosted up his attendance to places where he could freely connect with others in the industry. But aside from teaching Diddy how to party on a budget, Jamie also revealed that Diddy's parties were the craziest he had ever been to. These parties were more than just expensive, they were also a hotbed of unusual behavior, seemingly orchestrated by Diddy to fulfill his fantasies.
And Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on, you know what I'm saying? The vibes ain't there. I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati.
Regardless, it looks like Diddy might have wanted to take Jamie out of the picture for exposing him. Last April, Jamie Foxx made a surprise return after being out of the spotlight for months due to health issues, and what he revealed was pretty shocking. The event was all about celebrating the amazing achievements of Black, Latino, and AAPI people, and took place at the fancy Fairmont Plaza Hotel in Century City. When Fox showed up unexpectedly, it got the crowd buzzing with excitement. The anticipation reached a peak as he took the stage without any prior announcement to accept the Vanguard Award for his standout role in the movie The Burial. Keeping his award a secret added an intriguing twist to an already star-studded night. Known for his humor and charm, Fox quickly tackled the big question everyone was thinking about: why he had been absent for so long. "I couldn't do that 6 months ago," he joked, pointing to the stage. "And I'm not a clone. I know a lot of people are saying I was cloned out there." The audience erupted with laughter, clearly relieved and entertained by Fox's playful take on the rumors. But behind the jokes, Fox's comments held some real meaning. He opened up about the health struggles he had faced over the past year and how they had deeply affected his perspective on life. "It feels good to be here," he admitted, his voice carrying a newfound appreciation for life. "I cherish every single minute now. I wouldn't wish what I went through on my worst enemy, because it's tough when it's almost over when you see the tunnel. Fox's narrative took an introspective turn, describing the uncertainty and introspection that accompanied his health struggles.
Life, man, I cannot tell you. I had some people in my life that really made sure I was here because it was dire straits.
The audience hung on every word, captivated by the raw honesty emanating from the acclaimed actor. Transitioning from the somber reflections, Fox delved into the transformation he underwent, developing a newfound respect for life and his craft. I have a new respect for life. I have a new respect for life. I have a new respect for my art, he declared, his gaze sweeping across the room. His experience had become a crucible, forging a deeper connection to his artistic endeavors. In a moment of impassioned advice, Fox addressed aspiring artists in the audience, urging them not to falter in the face of adversity. Don't give up on your art, man. Don't give up on your art, he passionately conveyed. His words hung in the air, resonating as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of artistic expression. When you realize that it could be over like that, I got to tell you, don't give up on your art, and don't let them take the art from you either. You see, while filming his Netflix project Back in Action in Atlanta, Jamie Foxx became a hot topic when reports of a medical complication emerged, causing widespread concern among fans and the entertainment industry. On April 12, 2023, his daughter Karen took to Instagram to update everyone, assuring fans that her father was recovering well thanks to prompt medical attention, which brought much-needed relief. As the situation unfolded, worries grew about how Fox's health would impact his film. A scheduled scene was canceled, leaving many to speculate about his future work. By April 14th, Hollywood stars like Kerry Washington, Viola Davis, and LeBron James expressed their support through heartfelt social media posts highlighting Fox's importance to his peers. On April 17th, sources confirmed he was still in the hospital, but was improving, giving fans hope. By April 21st, he was awake and under medical observation. However, on May 3rd, TMZ reported that Fox was still receiving treatment, and his absence from hosting duties fueled speculation about his health. Fox later reassured fans on Instagram, thanking them for their support and clarifying that he had been out of the hospital for weeks. By May 13th, Jam and Karen announced a new game show, marking his return to TV, though he later entered a specialized recenter in Chicago for further recovery. But despite all the allegations that were going around about his medical emergency, one particular allegation gained significant traction and credibility. Word on the grapevine was that Jamie Foxx had been exposing too many secrets of the industry elites, and they allegedly decided to silence him. In fact, earlier on this year, Jamie made the same claims when he was recorded telling a group of people in Phoenix that on April 11th, 2023, he had a bad headache, so he asked his boy for Advil.
Bad headache. That's my boy for Advil. I was gone 20 days.
Jamie then insisted that he doesn't remember anything, noting that he was in Atlanta when he was hospitalized. The musician explained that his sister and his daughter took him to the first doctor. Jamie then mumbled something to the person next to him, but it was inaudible in the video. Next, doctor said, "There's something going on up there," he went on, pointing to his head. "I won't say it on camera," he quickly added while looking directly at the person filming. Anyway, fast forward to today. Sources close to the situation say Diddy and other A-tier celebrities are trying to coerce Fox to remain silent, but it's not just using intimidation to keep their secrets buried. They're allegedly paying off their victims hush money in exchange for silence. According to reports from sources, some of these celebrities are offering millions to keep their darkest secrets, like SES, from those freak parties hidden from the public. You see, attorney Tony Busby, representing over 120 victims, recently sent shockwaves through Hollywood with a revelation that threatens to expose a network of high-profile individuals connected to alleged essays orchestrated by hip-hop mogul Shah Diddy Combs. Busby has made it clear that his firm is preparing to publicly disclose the names of many powerful individuals who were either involved in or enabled these alleged offenses. However, the attorney has given these celebrities a chance to settle their cases with the victims before their names are revealed, hinting at a larger scandal that stretches far beyond Combs himself. Busby told TMZ on October 7, 2024, that in cases like these, it is in the best interest of the victims to attempt to resolve the matters privately without filing public lawsuits. His firm has already reached settlements with several high-profile individuals, many of whom are well-known celebrities. While the public is eager to know which stars might be involved, Busby has made it clear that he is taking a cautious approach, ensuring that when names are revealed, there is sufficient evidence to back up the claims. He explained that his firm is conducting thorough investigations to avoid any potential backlash or false accusations that could create a media frenzy. According to Busby, "If you were in the room, participated, watched it happen, and didn't say anything or helped cover it up. In my view, you have a problem. He emphasized that his team is aggressively pursuing not only those who committed the abuse, but also those who stood by and did nothing to prevent it. Busby stressed that there is a widespread issue of celebrities and other powerful figures witnessing these acts and remaining silent, adding all of these individuals and entities have exposure. The explosive nature of these accusations has led to rumors of celebrities offering hush money to keep their names out of the headlines. Busby's revelations align with a growing concern that many stars, desperate to protect their reputations, are quietly paying off victims to avoid lawsuits and public exposure. This attempt to settle matters privately mirrors what has been seen in previous cases, particularly in the entertainment industry, where powerful individuals use their wealth to evade accountability. But it's not just Diddy that Fox knows about. He's reportedly got dirt on some of the biggest names in the industry, including Beyonce and Jay-Z, who have allegedly been paying off victims of their own to avoid a scandal. Insiders claim that these A-listers, who have always maintained a picture-perfect image, are terrified that Jamie Foxx might reveal what he knows, especially about how they've threatened others to keep quiet. We know that Jay-Z and Beyonce will go to great lengths to protect their brand. Just look at what happened with Piers Morgan.
False and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored.
For context, Piers Morgan took everyone by surprise when he gave Jaguar Wright the space to air out her grievances on national television. Jaguar didn't just stop at the surface, she went deep, claiming that Jay-Z has been involved in some of the most nefarious activities in the entertainment industry. It all began with Piers Morgan's controversial episode, where he gave Jaguar Wright the platform to speak her mind, and let's be clear, this wasn't just some passing interview. Jaguar had an agenda, and Piers allowed her to run with it. Jaguar begins by addressing Piers' question about feeling vindicated after Diddy's recent legal troubles. Despite the charges against him, Jaguar is clear she doesn't feel relief for her. The accountability process is just starting.
Do you feel vindicated by the events of the last few weeks?
No, not at all. Because he's just the beginning.
He's just the beginning. According to her, Diddy is only the tip of the iceberg, a figurehead of a deeply ingrained culture of exploitation within the music industry. Jaguar speaks candidly about her first-hand experiences, having been in the industry for over 30 years. She recounts stories of her elders advising her to avoid certain individuals, but that advice wasn't enough to shield her from the trauma she faced. Even after decades, she still suffers from PTSD, and what's most disturbing to her is the repetitive nature of the abuse, with younger women sharing similar stories.
Through these things, you're still suffering the PTSD created by all of this, and you're talking to a victim that's 20 years younger than you, and she's telling you the exact same thing that happened to you.
This, she explains, is what makes Diddy and his actions all the more dangerous. The perpetuation of harm across generations, shielded by the industry's silent complicity. A significant portion of the interview is dedicated to the toxic culture that Wright claims has been allowed to fester under powerful figures like Diddy. She speaks not just from her own experience, but from what she witnessed as someone once involved in the dark side of the industry, working as a dominatrix before securing her record deal. This gives her unique insight into how the entertainment as industries overlap. Jaguar doesn't hold back. She describes the horrifying behavior she has either witnessed or been told about, including ritualistic practices, drugging women, and discarding them like objects. The sheer scale of this abuse, covered up by NDAs and payouts, has kept it hidden from the public eye for years, and
all done under the protection of this is going to be paid off. There's another NDA. This is going to be,
Wright points out that people knew, many knew, but no one was brave enough to speak, or if they did, they weren't believed. This culture of silence, Jaguar insists, has protected Pater, like Diddy, for far too long. Another chilling aspect of Jaguar's claims is the idea that Diddy was selected for his role. She argues that he was specifically chosen to help maintain control over the Black community within the entertainment world.
Looking at him like he's the Sputnik that came out of nowhere. This is someone who was designed to be what he is. We got to stop making Diddies.
Jaguar further believes that Diddy's recent silence is not out of loyalty but fear. His powerful backers, those who have protected him for decades, still see value in keeping him quiet, but she predicts that his ego and drug addiction will eventually compel him to talk, and when he does, she warns it will be catastrophic for those who have been complicit in his actions.
His ego and his drug addiction won't allow him to do anything different. Anybody who thinks he's not going to talk is crazy. He's got everybody on tape. They all know it.
When me, When asked by peers whether Diddy will reveal others' involvement, Jaguar doesn't hesitate to confirm it. She believes that Diddy will have no choice but to talk, taking down many high-profile figures with him. In her view, his silence thus far is only a temporary shield. She makes it clear that what the public has seen so far is only the beginning, and the truth will be far more disturbing than anyone can currently imagine. In any case, Jaguar Wright has been in the industry for decades, and her story is not a new one. She's spent years speaking out against the very people who are now being exposed. Back in the day, Jaguar was brushed off as a crazy conspiracy theorist. People labeled her as an extremist who was bitter about her time in the industry, but the truth is a lot of what she said years ago is starting to line up with the facts. What's important to understand is that Jaguar wasn't some outsider. She was in the industry performing with Jay-Z, and she's seen things that most people only hear rumors about. So when Jaguar says that Jay-Z is the mafia boss behind it all, we should take her seriously. Sources now say Jay-Z's lawyers hit Morgan with a cease and desist order to prevent him from talking about their involvement in Diddy scandals. Some even believe that Morgan was paid off to apologize publicly and sweep everything under the rug, but the question remains, what exactly are they trying to hide? Why are they paying to keep things quiet? Is Jamie Foxx the key to unlocking their hidden world? Let's go back to Jamie Foxx's recent health scare. Many fans believe that Foxx's hospitalization wasn't just a random event, but a deliberate attempt to silence him before he could reveal everything. According to some fans, Foxx was about to expose even more about Diddy's freak-offs and the A-listers involved, and this is when things get dark. Fingers have been pointing at Jay-Z and beyond, with some alleging that they were involved in a plot to poison Foxx before he could talk. Though these claims are unverified, it's hard to ignore the timing of Foxx's health scare and the sudden silence that followed. So what happens now? Jamie Foxx is alive and well, but the question remains, will he speak out? Will his words be used against Diddy? Only time will tell. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.